Hello everyone, my name is Syed Uwais Ali and today I'm going to showcase you our project that is Capstoned, which is an FYP management application to streamline the process between student, mentor and admin. And so along with my esteemed colleagues, Hassan Zaman, Taha Mirza, Hamza Akbar and Vishal Das, we were able to come up with a solution in which we were able to streamline the whole process and built an application from scratch, from ground up, to assist all of our students, mentors, and the FYP coordinator as well. So if we move forward, first of all, we would like to share our problem statement, and that was not only at IBA, but at different universities, students face a lack of an efficient system for managing their FYPs. And so to elevate this problem, we proposed the development of this FYP management system and application. And so the reason is that the FYPs is a very important aspect for students and as well as for universities as well. And so having a really good FYP affects the quality of education, the research outcomes, and also hinders the student ability to develop innovative projects. So by streamlining this process, we were able to reduce administrative burden. We were able to our goal was that students are able to develop more innovative projects and then also increase their efficiency and effectiveness. And so our solution again was not only to create a web app where everyone can integrate and cooperate with each other, but we also used AI to assist students in making informed decisions about their project ideas and then suggest them ways to enhance their projects. And then using historical data, we were also able to analyze whether the ideas are unique or not. And so our goal was that within a batch, each ideas are unique and within previous batches as well. And so the main architecture of our project was the front end and back end was developed on Next.js, which is built on top of React. And it's a successor of React with many features built in. Our database was MongoDB. We use Firebase file storage for storing files and documents throughout the portal, including proposals and templates. We have deployed our Next.js web app, which is Capstoned, on render. And along with that, we have used socket.io, that is WebSockets, to integrate messaging and notifications so that students and mentors can seamlessly integrate with each other. We have create our UI component from scratch using Tailwind CSS. And to utilize the power of AI, we have used LangChain, and that API has been developed on Fast API using Python, and that is also deployed on Render. And so using the power of LLMs, using the power of RAGs, and the embedding functions, we were able to create a vector embedding of previous FYPs. So using that, we were able to come up with these AI features. So let's move on with the demo. So this is our main page where we, again, using Tailwind CSS, we were able to uniquely build our own UI components and a simple about page and a simple contact page. So if we log in, and again, we have make sure that the whole process is simple and minimalistic. So we have only one single login page in which admin, industry mentors, supervisors, and student all can log in through this. And using their role, we can redirect them to their respective dashboards. So first of all, I'm going to show you the admin dashboard. So this is how the admin dashboard looks like. We have really important information when the next milestone deadline is. Admin can be anyone. It can be the university's admin, or it can be the FYP coordinator of the whole process. We have that how much time is left within FYPs, how many groups there are, how many notifications there are, and this is also really important. The dashboard. So if we move with milestone, the coordinator can create milestones for all FYPs. And so using the create milestone tab, he can describe everything in this milestone, upload the files, and then also write the weightage of the milestone, that how much the milestone is worth. For example, the proposal can be worth 15%, and then we can have our second milestone which can be worth more. And so after defining this milestone, when the coordinator or the admin clicks on assign milestone, this milestone is then assigned to all FYP groups within the year. If we go to FYP groups, the FYP groups are formalized by students themselves, where they chose their respective members. And after the FYP groups are created, they can be finalized again by the coordinator, and then using the finalize all groups, all the groups within the same batch are finalized. And once these are finalized, these convert into projects. And so using these projects, the coordinator can see which project the students are working on, how much the progress is, and whether the project has been finished or not in the end of the FYP cycle. If we go to accounts, creating the accounts is very essential. We have given the creation of accounts to admins, where they can create accounts for students, for other admins, for mentors, and not only for mentors who are teaching as a university teacher. These can be industry mentors as well, where the is a university teacher tag will be no. And sometimes what happens is some supervisors do have some project ideas, but they do not supervise, they only mentor, like some teachers only mentor. So we have that option as well. If we then go to companies, we can, again, different companies are now linking with universities and including with IBA as well, in which they showcase their proposals and then students link with them. So we have also created a database for companies where students and mentors can see which companies they are, and the admin can create an account for their company and include all of those details. And then again, in the end, we have announcements, which is very important. By default, we have some of these announcements are system generated. For example, when a new milestone is created, the announcement is sent to all student and mentors that a new milestone has been created. But the admin can also send these announcements through individuals as well, or to certain groups as well. So using these announcements, different mentors and students can see these announcements and then get updated accordingly. Let's move on with the mentor dashboard, which is a very important aspect of our FYP. Again, we have streamlined the process by showcasing the dashboard, which is an interactive dashboard, which means that this is updated using live APIs. And for different roles, we have different dashboards, so that because it portrays different important information. And so first of all, we are showcasing for mentor that how many projects they have, what are the process of those projects, which project is the mentor supervising, or is not supervising, what is the deadline of the next upcoming milestone, and how many proposals does the mentor has. Again, he or she can see the announcements here as well. If we move towards our groups, which is a very important section, when groups are formed, they can request the specific mentor or supervisor to either accept their request or either reject their request. After their request is accepted, that group is available over here, and then the mentor can see who the group members are and what their project is about. And once those groups are finalized, those convert into real projects. And so the mentor can see past projects as well. In this account, we do not have past projects, but the mentor can, or the supervisor can see the present project present projects and can see the different milestones, and then can accordingly grade the milestones as well. As can see the submission files, and then also see what is the upcoming milestone for each of the projects. If we go to my proposal over here, the supervisor mentor can include his own proposals and his own ideas, which the students can see. And when these students also have an interactive UI in which they can see the available proposals, which I'm going to showcase. And over here, using the add proposal button, the mentor or student can add all of the details of the proposal, the interest of those proposal, which would be the domain of the project. And then after adding all of this, the project gets showcased over here, and then it's available for the students to see. Again, we have a profile, a simple profile, which is also accessible to students as well, in which they can see the office hours and the room in which the supervisor is available. Sometimes it happens that the supervisor is not available, then for that current semester or for that current year, then this will not be available, and this can be easily edited by the mentor. Again, the supervisor and mentor can see who the other supervisor and mentors are, who the other students are, and once he sees this, he can then chat with them using the chat now button, where we have implemented chat from the scratch, and using sockets, a mentor can directly communicate with the student, for example writing here hello, or he can even communicate in a group chat as well. So once this this gets updated, the power of sockets is that using real-time data, when this message is sent, the corresponding recipient does not have to refresh. The data gets updated, their message and their UI gets updated accordingly. So let's move on with the student dashboard. Again, we have another dashboard interface for the student, in which the most important thing about the student is what is the progress, how many milestones are there, what is the deadline of the milestone, and accordingly. If we go to our group, this is the most important aspect for a student, in which the group formation happens. So right now this group has been finalized, but what happens is that using the R proposal tab, the different students add their proposal, and then they request this proposal to the supervisor. The supervisor, after accepting or rejecting their proposal, the groups get formalized. The group lead then also requests other students to whether he or she wants to be a part of their group, and after the group gets formalized, the project details are then showcased. Again, we have leveraged the power of AI. If we could use predictive success analysis, and in our proposals, which was available to the student and mentors, both of them, we have the generate unique idea report. After generating both of these report, which will take around 10 to 20 seconds, the report is generated, and the report is showcased like this, in which we have our top results. In this case, this is a unique idea detection report, in which the description and the idea from the proposal is used to find out that how unique the idea is. And you can see that first of all, it fetches top results along with the school and along with the URI. So for this database, we not only used IBA, we also used different universities. One was a university from Hong Kong. We used a university from Singapore as well. And after gathering the whole database, we created a vector database from it. And then using the power of RAG, we created chunks. And then those chunks are pulled over here. And in this report, you can also see the chunks and analysis as well, in which it shows the comparison with existing projects and the similarities and the differences on the projects as well, that how different your project is and how unique can it be. If we go to our predictive success analysis, which tells that whether an idea is good for a group. So this tells you that what is the scope of that project, whether it is relevant or not, what is the yes, what is the technical skills which are required, what are the soft skills, and all of that. And so we, again, if we go to our project tab, you will over here see that there is a gendered assessment report. And so that is that if a milestone has been submitted, the student and mentor can generate an assessment report in which they can see that what were the main drawbacks or main things which were left within their assessment report. And so this tells them that what is left. And like, for example, over here you can see that the proposal over here, a proposal has been evaluated, and it tells that the things that have been mentioned and the things that have not been mentioned. So this is the same user interface that the mentor can also see. This is the proposal tab in which the student can see mentor or a supervisor proposal and then request it accordingly whether they want to work on this project or not. We have a profile tab for students as well, in which different students can see each other profiles and can see what are their interests. So for example, if the group leader wants a backend engineer, he or she can do that accordingly. The companies tab is available, in which the company's information is available accordingly. Again, the users tab is available, in which over here the student can chat and can see the details of other students and can chat accordingly with them. And he or she can also see the database of mentors and which mentor is available or supervisor available to, or which is not available, and how many groups they have. So this is a very important thing that we also faced during our formation of our group and FYPs. And so this will streamline the whole process. Over here, I'm going to showcase you the chat as well. And you can see that the message has been transmitted, and we can see we can say like and we can then send the message, and the message can be sent accordingly. So yes, this was our whole project. I hope you like it. Thank you.